Stress ball.
Nice. What's up, everybody? Welcome into a new episode of the End Zone Panel. Today, I'm your host Shane, joined by who we got here.
Got Aiden and my fucking stress ball broke. Oh,
We're coming at you today. We got a mock draft coming. Also, two trades were made today. Two pretty big trades.
no. One was
Aiden, you
made.
want to walk us through them?
Yeah, well, one of them was made. Oh, it didn't break. Let's go. Sorry, I got distracted. One of them was made a couple of days ago, and thank God he's out of my division. And Max Crosby's got to come out of my team soon.
No,
But
just what was the
Trent
trade?
McDuffie got traded for a first this year, a fourth and fifth this year, and a third next year, and also got paid $111 million over 4 years, which is stupid because he's not better than PS2. He's not even better than JC Horn, who got $100 million.
I think that's
But
close.
but it is close, but he's not better than PS2 by a landslide. I don't care. PS2
Yeah,
was
PS2 got paid earlier than him.
yeah,
Salary cap's only going up, so that's
but
like the argument. I don't know.
so that's it's a cap trade because they need to fix their team. They also got rid of Jawan Taylor. But they had to pay Trent McDuffie because he was contracted expiring next year, and his fifth year option was $16 million, which they couldn't afford.
16?
Yes, 16. It was $15.8 million his fifth year option. Uh, but the Rams are going all in. They are one of the teams that trade their first round picks very often, as everyone knows. But
One
onto
first round pick in the last 10 years. You
and it
know
was
who that
Jared
player is?
Verse, and it was
Yep.
Jared Verse, FSU legend. But now they're gonna take they have a 12th pick still,
They have the
but
13.
yeah. No, they have the 12th. 13th is I don't know, we'll see. Right? Oh no, you're right. They have the I'm stupid. Hand up accountability. But second trade happened today and people are a bit of a split on it, but me and Shane kind of agree that the Bears kind of won this trade. DJ Moore to the Bills and a fifth round pick for a second. DJ Moore is not a
Yeah.
wide receiver. He's not a wide receiver one. That was proved this year with Romo Dunze kind of coming on the scene. Giving up a second, borderline third, it's like the 22nd pick in the second, is kind of a steep option. They tried getting Justin Jefferson. Sure, that was never going to happen. AJ Brown, yeah, that was never. That means they
Over
weren't.
Kevin O'Connell's dead body would
Yeah,
Justin Jefferson go to the Bills.
but then they tried getting AJ Brown. That obviously didn't happen. They were in the mix for Max Crosby, and obviously they weren't going to trade some draft capital and some cap space for DJ Moore if they thought they were going to get Crosby. But I could see this as a win for the Bills, but it's obviously not. They got scammed. A second round pick for how old is DJ Moore now? 30?
DJ
No, he's at.
Moore,
Oh
what is
no,
he?
he's 20. He's 29. He's
Yeah.
literally about to turn 29. But
What's his contract? I'm curious.
he got paid. He did get paid. He got
I'm gonna
paid.
look it
Oh,
up.
it's 4 years, $110 million, and it's 86 guaranteed, and his cap hit is
Wow.
24 and a half this year. So
That's a lot of money.
the Bills just got scammed. I don't.
All right. I wouldn't go that far. I think
It, it's
it's
just a
close,
scam.
but I would give the edge to the Bears. You also have to realize if you're Buffalo, they have a new head coach. They have a new head coach coming in. Obviously, he found it important to get Josh Allen, a
Well,
guy he can.
he was DJ Moore's coach with the Panthers.
Yeah, that
OC
that's right. What year was that?
20 when he had that really good year when he had like 1,400 yards and 10 touchdowns. The year before he got traded to the Bears.
Was that Bryce Young's rookie
No,
year? It wasn't, right?
it was a year before that with the four different quarterbacks.
You sure?
Right, Sam Darnold, Andy Dalton, right? DJ
It was that
Moore,
year.
uh, career year with Panthers. 2018, 2022.
Okay. But what I will say is the Bills another guy in that room to add in with Shakir and
Keon
you
Coleman.
know,
I
you
thought he
got some
was not.
depth pieces and Shavers, Gabe Davis if he comes back. I still could very well see them going receiver in the first.
Oh, it was
I
Baker
don't
Mayfield.
think they're done adding to the room. You can't roll in you can't roll into a season with just you know, Shakir. So that's why they traded for DJ Moore. I wouldn't be shocked though if they grab another guy. I
I
wouldn't be
thought,
shocked.
I thought when I saw that, I thought Keon Coleman was about to go.
Oh, I think he's gone. I think you
I
can't
don't know,
he
man. They said
can
they want to keep him. The coach said they think he's poised for a career year, and then they trade for DJ
yeah, but
Moore.
it's too late for that. Owner publicly humiliated him.
That was so funny. All right,
No,
let's
that was
get.
horrible.
We're gonna get this mock draft. We're gonna do picks 1 through 36 because we want to watch the Islander game. Yes, we do. But we're gonna go more in depth. Obviously not with the number one pick because obviously that is like, come on, that's more certain than I don't know. Just yeah. All right, there you go, kid. You're on the clock.
All right, I'm doing realistic. Keyword today,
This is
realistic.
this is the mock draft where it's like this is what we think is going to happen. This is the more realistic mock draft since it's after the combine and before free agency, and then we're gonna have our final mock draft right after free agency's done, the day before the draft.
hmm Yeah, I think it's Arvel Reese here.
It is.
Now, you can talk yourself into David Bailey, but Arvel Reese is the prize in this draft class outside of Mendoza.
So this is where we had Malgoa going before.
I still like that,
I
in
like
my
it, but
opinion.
I also want to shout out a little bit. You see how Sonny Styles jumped up and stuff?
Ooh, we're gonna get right to him. I like the guy I would pivot to other than tackle is maybe Jeremiah Love. I would
Yeah,
not
but
be too shocked.
they got Trey Benson. I don't think they're gonna waste it on third. I think
It doesn't matter if they think Jeremiah Love is the best player in the class. You take
what's
him.
really
The
weird.
Lions had David Montgomery and they drafted Jameer Gibbs.
Yeah, but that was at 14 or 13. I was later.
Yeah, the
Not
Jets wanted him too, and they had Brees Hall.
so. But we're gonna get into Jeremiah Love soon because now the Giants are heavily interested in Jeremiah Love, which is mind blowing to me. But
I
we're
no
gonna.
no 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 no. I called that. I
Yes, you
called that.
did.
You were here for that.
You
You were
did
here for
call
that. I
it.
go. Don't be shocked if he gets buzzed to the Giants.
All Giants fans are gonna hit that, but people gotta realize Cam Scadaboo, he's good, sure, but he's not gonna be able to take a running back one workload, and it's
I just
like
don't think he has a skill set. You
not
know.
that, and he's coming off a his ankle was the other way. What do you think he's gonna come back and be like, oh, I'm him? All right,
No,
we're gonna take.
Scadaboo's a great player. He's
We're
going to
gonna take
be
him.
a good running back, but I think you need a good partner for him.
This
All right,
is where it gets freaky because I think this is
this
where
is
Sonny
where I
Styles
see
go.
Sonny Styles.
There it is
Yeah,
because they just traded for Jermaine Johnson.
yeah.
Uh, this is weird because you
I
can go.
still think it's Caleb
I think it's
Downs.
Caleb Downs, but there's an argument for Jeremiah Love. This with them, this could either
David
be
Bailey.
Cardinal Tate if they want to go help Shadur and get Shadur as much help as possible, or it could be one of the two edge rushers. This
I
is
like David
more.
Bailey.
Yeah, you are in love with David Bailey.
No, I just think like that David Bailey and Miles Garrett and with Carson Schwessinger, Denzel Ward, they have a solid safety. Like that defense, it's already good. Now we're talking like this could be an elite defense. And then you have Todd
Yeah,
Monken coming in,
yeah,
and
but
he
that's
may
what I
say
think.
like, okay, I can make this offense average. If you have an average offense with the Browns defense from last year, and now you add in David Bailey, we could be looking at like a decent turnaround, barring Shadur Sanders not playing like a moron.
See, I agree with you on that, but I think one of the points that you just said was that they have such a great defense already, and I don't think you can roll into a season. Maybe they make free moves in free agency. Like I said, like this is a thing before free agency. Free agency is going to change this whole mock draft like a whole 180 besides the first.
What
Like
do you not like about the Browns defense?
I love everything about the Browns defense, but that's why I think they go Cardinal Tate here because you need to give Shadur Sanders and that offense any firepower possible. Like you can't roll into the season with Jerry Judy, Isaiah Bond, and who was their wide receiver?
I
Was it
think they're gonna push for Wandale. They're gonna push for obviously
That's what I said.
Pierce.
Yeah, free agency like changes everything, but I
Yeah.
think right now they take Cardinal Tate. If you want to go David Bailey, we can go David Bailey though.
I
You want to go David?
think Bailey's
All
here.
right,
I
all right.
really do. I can't
Then
see
this
Bailey falling past six.
This
This
is where
has to
Love
be
goes.
Bane.
What?
Really?
Yeah, the commander said they're in love with Jeremiah Love, and you're
Yeah,
not
that's
gonna.
smoke. I think that's smoke.
You think? I think Ruben maybe goes to the Saints since now they're letting fucking Cam Jordan
No,
watch because Cam Jordan's walking
no.
now.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. Washington's coming on board. Keep in mind, this is Dan Quinn making this pick. This is Dan
Yeah.
Quinn. Name me an edge rusher on the Washington Commanders. Exactly. Exactly. It's Ruben Bain. It's Ruben Bain is everything Dan Quinn drools about and has dreams about.
All right.
I
All right.
I
And
think I
then
think
and
he
then and then Love goes right after this. You think?
yeah, I think
All right.
it's Kamara to love.
And then Carnell Tate falls to the fucking Chiefs.
Yeah, or it could be Tate. I wouldn't rule
Holy
out Mansoor
shit! They have
Delane.
fit him in up this much.
Yeah,
Holy shit! I know he junked, but god damn, he's not gonna go. This, I think I know. I
he's gonna
think
be a late first.
yeah. I think no. Tate is the pick. I think they need it, or it could be
Yeah,
one of.
you
It
can
could be
argue Delane. You
now
can
that you
argue
can
it.
argue delay now that McDuffie's gone.
Because the way you look at that is you got cheaper. They're going to go out in free agency and spend, spend, spend. They're
I mean,
going to
they don't
get
really.
Tyreek Hill back. So
Yeah,
now you
but
have Tyreek Hill if Rasheed Rice plays. Um,
exactly. That's the only thing I'm saying.
Thornton.
It's if Rasheed
Who's
Rice
the other
plays.
receiver?
Uh,
How's the
Xavier
Browns
Worthy.
going? Yeah, Worthy.
Well, you know what you have with Worthy. He's a speed demon. He's not going to get you anything but deep balls. Rasheed Rice,
If he plays,
if
he's
he
solid.
plays, if I don't think he's going to play. He's in a lot of legal trouble. He just
I
got.
know he was in a lot of trouble last year, but somehow he played. So I don't know.
I think they just. I don't think Cardinal is going to fall past 9. I don't think he is. That's just my. I think that
All right,
it's
yeah,
just
no, I could totally see it. It would make a lot of sense.
because then you get the Bengals on the clock, and they need defense, and they're gonna. Oh, I love the hat, man. Oh God,
I had to.
I love that. But this could be Delane, or they can go another tackle. But I think Delane is the pick because they need defense because their defense is abysmal.
Yeah, Mansoor Delane, he is
Is he the tall one?
such
Is
a
he the tall
stud
one?
corner.
Or is that one? Is he the tall one? No,
He's six
he's
foot,
not. He's not. He's not the one that I'm thinking of.
but he's the best corner. I could see this being John McCoy.
At 11,
Yeah, I could very well see this being John McCoy. I
I could
really
see
wouldn't be
that, or I could
shocked.
see. Oh fuck! I did not mean to click that.
It's all right.
I didn't mean to
All right,
click that.
they took Monroe Freeling.
Fuck it, they took it. I didn't mean to click that. It was. I didn't mean to click that. I accidentally clicked it. Uh, fuck. We're gonna
It's all right.
go. We're gonna. Wow. Did Cassius Hal have such a bad? Wow. They have
Cash out
Mesidor.
fell. Yeah.
Yeah. Jesus. I mean, is it such a bad idea to take Sadiq at 12? Is it such
With
a bad
Jake
idea?
Ferguson's coming off a monster year,
That is
they
true.
could be looking to beef up their defense. I
Then
think they're losing Malik Hooker, if I'm not wrong.
yeah,
Tienemann's in play. Um, Tienemann's definitely in play. I could also see, what's his name? Linebacker CJ Allen, they may fall in love
ooh, I
with.
think I think CJ Allen's more of a pick 20. I don't know if they're gonna if they take him at
Yeah, well,
12. I think
that's
it's
his big board ranking, but you have to like teams fall in love with guys.
that is
You
true.
know what? Um,
We're gonna go CJ Allen. I think you're right. I think
I
that
just have a weird
yeah.
feeling about
I
this.
think CJ Allen's the right pick. I think we'll know more obviously after this. So they don't need a corner anymore since they kind of just took what's his name. But now Spencer Vaughn who's sitting here, it would have been Monroe Feeling or
I
someone like
think
that.
this is man. I have my opinions. This could be Spencer Fano. I
I
think
think
that
it's
would
I
be the way
think
to
it's Spencer
go.
Vaughn because like You need to protect Matthew Stafford. They have the receivers, they have the defense. Obviously, they just
If you
have.
get the second best tackle at 13, that's a good deal.
This is crazy because before the combine, Spencer Fanu, we had him like 20 in the 20 to 25 pick range,
I
and
had
then
him. I don't know. I think our first mock draft, I
we
wanted
had him
him in the
high.
top 10.
Yeah, no, we had him high. So the
Yeah,
Ravens are on the clock now. They don't need a safety. They definitely don't need a tight end.
they're losing Isaiah Likely. You know that,
They,
right?
yeah, but they're not going to take Sadiq, and they just gave Mark Andrews 3 years.
They're
Ugh.
losing Charlie Kolar and what's his name?
I think
Likely.
they go.
So
I think they go
it could
Makai
be
Lemon.
Sadiq.
I think they.
Get Lamar a weapon.
I think they go Makai
Um,
Lemon.
I
I
think
think they have.
Lemon's gonna slip.
You think Lemon? I think Tyson's going to slip. The
Maybe
USC receivers, man, they had such a bad slip, bro. They were,
go to the edge rushers quick.
yeah.
I wouldn't rule out an Akeem Mesidor. He's gonna be pro ready day one. I wouldn't be shocked.
Was he
I think
number
he's going to
eight?
go a lot higher than people think.
Was he number
Mesidor, we're
eight?
number one, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, Mesidor, he's an older rookie. I think he's 25. You can check that. But
Oh, oh, 20.
yeah,
Oh, holy
that's 25.
shit.
He was phenomenal last year. You turn on Ruben Bain, you're like, who's this guy on the other side? I like him too. Um, I the Ravens I think finished like last with sacks last year or something like that. They couldn't get any pressure on the quarterback. That's why they didn't go far in the playoffs. I I, I see Mesidor being the
So
pick here.
you want to hear what I raise you? I raise you a Caleb Banks.
Uh
Just because I feel like 25-year-olds are gonna scare someone in the first, like, just
no,
you think.
no.
All right,
I
we're gonna go
disagree.
Mesidor. We're gonna go Mesidor. And then this is where I think Sadiq goes. I think they're tired of Kate Otten not having. He had that crazy rookie year, and then ever since the rookie year, it's been down. Sadiq's
Yeah, I could
sitting
see
here.
Sadiq. I could also see Vega.
Yeah, I think they want to just give Baker another weapon, especially if Mike Evans is leaving.
Yeah, Baker kind of got his ass kicked down the stretch.
That is true.
Um, I
But he
could
also didn't. He also didn't have half his offensive line because of the injuries.
exactly. You know, you could have a guy step in who hasn't let up a sack the last 2 years. I, I, I don't see anything wrong with that. I would go Sadiq. We could
Uh,
go Sadiq here.
we'll go
With the
Sadiq, and then we're gonna let Shane take over for his pride and glory.
freaking Jets. So we look at every single player on the screen right now outside of Tiedemann, I think is going to be my projected pick here, like realistically.
Here, I'll go
Caleb
down
Banks
here.
makes a strong case. Jernod McCoy makes a case because obviously we didn't finish the year with any interceptions. We have Brandon Stevens, we have Azarie Thomas, who is a little banged up. We're gonna sign a safety, whether that's a Cam Curl, whether that's a Minka Fitzpatrick. We're gonna get a safety, but I think we're gonna look at this year as a way to build our team for a quarterback to step in next year and be successful right away. And you look at how you do that. How you do that is you have three surefire wide receivers. You already have your wide receiver one in Garrett Wilson. If you can get a stud number two, that does so much for your offense. I think the guy I have here is Lemon or Tyson. If Lemon's on the board, I'd rather take Lemon with the no injury history. If Lemon isn't on the board, I wouldn't rule out Tyson at all. Tyson would be my number one receiver in this class if he didn't have any injury history.
Amen.
I think he has the best. He literally has an OBJ talent.
But he is hurt a lot.
I
Uh,
feel like we can lock this one up for Vega.
yeah,
I really do.
that's what I was gonna say. But then we get to Gerard McCoy territory with the Vikings.
Dylan Tiedemann, baby.
You
Harrison
want
Smith
Dylan
2.0.
Tiedemann?
Yep. Yep. It
Dude, you
just
know what
makes
I
so much sense
yo,
for the plot.
yo. Do you know what I was about to say?
What's that?
Take a wild guess on what I'm about to say for the Vikings.
Uh, Keldrick Falk.
Ty Simpson.
Yeah,
Dude,
maybe, but do
there's
you take?
such a
I
world.
don't think they're going to take a quarterback in the first.
Dude, I think Kevin O'Connell's fed up with. I don't think they're going to take. I think they might trade back up or trade down for him.
I think they're
But
just going to sign Kyler.
dude, he's so fed up with fucking JJ McCarthy, and I would be too. You think it's him over? I think yeah, you're right. I think it is Dieneman. So we get to Caleb Banks territory. This is where we had Kaden McDonald's going in a lot of the mock drafts, but his draft stock plummeted. I had an undue pick. Fuck.
What happened?
Uh, I had an, I can do I can undo a pick, and I could have undid. You know what? Fuck, I have to take a Monroe
It's
Field.
all, it's all good.
Fuck it. We get to like Caleb Banks territory. They do have Derek Brown, but you also need two good defensive linemen in this league. You could go Keldrick Falk. You could go Cassius Howell here, or you can. But I don't think they're going to take a receiver. I don't think they're going to take. They already have J.C.
No,
Horn.
they did that. What is this? 3 years in a row?
Yeah, they're not going to do it. I think this is Caleb Banks. I mean, at this point, he becomes best player available and position of need. They don't need a corner. They don't need a receiver. They don't need a safety because they just signed Trayvon Moore to that crazy deal, overpaid but crazy deal. So it's either Keldrick Folk, Caleb Banks, or Cassius Howell. But I think it just comes to best player available. And if you want to have 6-1 to Derek Brown and learn under Derek Brown with Caleb Banks,
Mhm.
that yeah.
Yeah, I like it. Can you just scroll up quick and show me who we had Dallas taking? I have like a pigeon memory. CJ
CJ
Allen, that's
Allen.
right. All right. All
This is a
right.
Micah replacement, right? You want to go Micah replacement or you want to go something crazy?
I think this is Keldrick Falk.
There it is. Yeah, it's a Micah
You
replacement.
just that now you have a defense you put on the CJ Allen and Keldrick Falk are arguably the two best run defenders at their position in the class. You have them step in with your acquisition Quinn Williams. And then they obviously traded for the linebacker from Cincinnati
Oh, he got
last
released.
year. He did get released. Okay. Well, now you have CJ Allen, you have Keldrick Falk, you have Quinn Williams.
Logan
You have
Wilson.
some building blocks.
Logan Wilson
You have
played
some
like
building blocks
shit
there.
too. He's
I
not gonna
think
get it
this
bad.
is I think
This
this
is
is Jordan
Tyson.
Tyson.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I think that. And then this could also be a receiver, but honestly, this could Blake Miller. Wow, he shot up draft boards.
Yeah.
This could also be a defensive lineman. This could also be a Cassius Howell if they want to go in that direction because Cleo Mack is a free agent. I think the Cleo Mack experiment is over. He's old. I loved him on the Raiders, but he's getting older. He's 34 now. It could be Cassius Howell. This could be Blake
Omar
Miller.
Cooper is in play.
Yeah, I really want the Raiders to get him, but I don't think that's happening. But I think that this could be. I think this is more of a defensive side of the ball because their offense wasn't the problem.
Yeah, but Justin Herbert got his
Ass
ass
kicked.
kicked.
So that's why I think they might go like right here. Where is he?
You may see them reach on Pregnon here.
Not
That
even not even I think it could be Pregnon, but they could be also Proctor. They might fall in love with this size.
or maybe move him to guard. That's
Yeah,
also a possibility.
I think Proctor jumps. I don't know. Blake Miller's not going this high. I think he's a second round talent. I think a lot of people see that. I don't know why he's right there. But we could go Caden Proctor. Oh, if he goes, I'll be so upset. Caleb Lamu is also in play here. I mean, Caleb Lamu is someone we also had decently high. We had him taking the back first, early second, in a lot of the drafts.
Yeah, I think I would go Cassius Howell.
Okay.
Play it safe.
This is one of the
Get a
picks that also
pass
this is
rusher
one of
in
the picks
there.
that also can get like traded back if they don't know what to do. So we get to
Yeah,
the Eagles. And the Eagles
I know what I want.
say it.
Junad McCoy.
Okay. Yeah, it comes best player available, and they'll have the best cornerback room in the NFL.
And now you'd have a bunch of young talent. You have Quinyon Mitchell out there now with Junad McCoy, DeGene in the slot. Um, they're losing some safety, so they may move DeGene back and play some more of the Reed Blankenship packages. But that gives you another body in that room that's in undoubtable first round talent.
So I don't want this to happen, but it's gonna happen. We didn't take Carnell Tate, right? We didn't take Carnell Tate. We took David
What's
Bailey.
that?
We took David
Yeah, we
Bailey.
took David Bailey.
So this is where they get the receiver, Omar Cooper Jr. Say hello to
Omar,
Cleveland.
I like it. I
Yeah,
like it.
I think that's just a surefire thing. Oh, the Cleveland Browns. Oof. I think. Oh,
The
Emmanuel Ward
Bears.
right here. He's gone. Brisker's gone. Or they can also go
Yeah,
Blake Miller because that tackle did
I
retire.
yeah, that was a center.
Oh, I'm
I like
stupid.
McNeil
Yeah.
Warren here. Yeah, Drew Dahlman
All
retired.
right. So we get to them. They just traded for a receiver, so I don't know if they're
Avion
gonna.
Terrell,
Yeah, I don't
a
know if they're
hammer
gonna
it.
go. I don't know if they're gonna go receiver first round. I spoke to a couple of Bills fans today, and they said, "Oh, we still want Casey Conception," but like they don't understand that like you don't if you overpower one position, another position on the field is going to be lacking, and it just becomes best player.
Yeah, but yeah, you got to be great at something. Josh Allen, he's a great quarterback. He needs more. He needs more around him. Like Chris Collinsworth is like, oh, Josh Allen's going to put on his cape. Quarterbacks don't, that's just not a thing. Defenses are too good. A quarterback can't just go out there and win you a game by himself. You need players around him. Look at any good quarterback that's done it. Mahomes has had Kelsey, Tyreek Hill for his career. Even you look at Brady, he had Gronk, he had Julian Edelman, who was very solid. He had
Eric
Randy
Decker.
Moss for a little bit.
Did they have Eric Decker? No,
No.
they had Danny Amendola. Sorry. Oh. So with the 49ers, we had them going offensive line a lot. I don't know about the whole. Brandon Ayuk's obviously done. Juwan Jennings is gone. This could be a Denzel Boston. More that I talk about it, I was gonna say they can kind of get TJ Parker here because Nick Bosa is gonna be out for the good part of the season, like the first couple weeks. But Denzel Boston honestly probably makes a lot more sense. They have Ricky Pearsall, who's not a really big body receiver, I wouldn't say. I feel like he's more of a rack catcher more than anything. Denzel Boston's more of a like, oh, I'm gonna go up and get the ball. I'm gonna go get it, like jump balls and that. So it could be Boston. This could be Casey Conception. This could be anyone really.
I like TJ Parker
Yeah, because
at that
it's
edge
either
need.
especially since Mr. Boast is out for a little bit.
Yeah, Post is a great player, but he's always hurt. Get some depth in that room. The great Niners teams we saw have had a good pass rush. I think they're
So
going to be looking to add to that.
I think D'Amico Ryan's gonna be
Aiden
his chop. Yeah, he's
McDonald.
gonna be licking his
He's
chops.
just he's a big run stuffer. He doesn't give you a lot of juice in the pass rush game. That's why he fell down the PFF's big board a little bit because he didn't run.
Dude,
He ran horribly at the combine.
dude, the
But
Chiefs are
I
about.
mean, we all expected that. Like, I don't know. This is why sometimes the big boards piss me off because we knew Cade McDonald, just a big hulking defensive tackle that's just going to stand up, stick the run, and he can two gap. That's why teams love him. He shouldn't fall down boards because he didn't run a fucking fast 40. You know, I still think Cade McDonald's great at what he could do. The question is, how much do you value a run stuffer?
Yeah, this is where Colton Hood goes. I'm sorry, but I know you wanted him, but they just got rid of McDuffie and we had him taking Carnell Tate at 9. And I feel like this would just be too good a value. I mean, they have.
Yeah.
I was gonna say make your case for Blake Miller, but obviously they can fix that, and they have Mahomes. Oh, so that's a cooked draft too. If they get Carnell Tate and Colton Hood, they cooked.
They did.
So I hate the donkeys, Broncos over here. There's a I don't know why they said they need a team need running back. They don't. They do need a tight end. They do need a center and a linebacker. But Bo Nix got murdered most of the year.
No, he
Um,
didn't.
yeah, he did. He had a
No, he didn't.
oh no.
Bo
Oh
Nix
my
is the
God.
least sacked quarterback in the
Oh my
NFL.
God, dude. I'm shot. I'm sorry. I was thinking of Justin Herbert, not Bo Nix.
Yo, here, Casey
I'm
Concepcion, because you hear, every offseason you hear Cortland Sutton rumors. It's like an every offseason thing. Get another weapon for him. Now you have a solid wide receiver core and Cortland Sutton. Um, You have Casey Concepcion, and you also have Troy Franklin. That would be a solid wide receiver room.
I still think Blake Miller
Blake
is,
Miller.
yeah. I was gonna say either him or Proctor, but move whatever his name, the guard, Will Campbell, get him out. Go, leave.
Peter Woods, of course he falls to the Seahawks. You can't
Dude,
make this
I was
up
about to
any
say
better.
something. I was about to say something. I don't know if you're gonna agree with me. Pregnon, bro, I love him and I want the Raiders to get him so bad. But dude, there's such a world where he goes to
In
32.
the first round, I could see it.
I
I
see
could very
Pregnon
well
here. You
see
want to
it.
protect Sam Darnold. They do
No,
need offensive
I
line.
like it. I like it.
Oh my god, that sucks. I fucking love Bregnon. But we're gonna do up to 36. Do you have an? Oh, we'll do up to 44. Sorry, you have a 44.
Yeah. I'll do yeah, this pick, if
The
you're a
Jets
Jets
tanking for
fan,
Peter Woods.
if you're a Jets fan, you're very happy here.
Say it. Say it.
Because going into this year,
Say it.
people, because obviously the quarterback class wasn't great. You know, it was like Mendoza, the first half of the year was like, okay, he's okay. He's solid. He'll be a first round quarterback. He really solidified the number one pick throughout the stretch in the playoffs and how he
Yes, he
played against
did.
Ohio State. But it was, oh, tank for Peter Woods. You know, that was the joke because we sucked. We were rolling out Brady Cook and we knew it would get to this. Because
Wait.
anytime we suck, there's always a team that sucks more than us. And of course, we get the second pick this year. Guess what? The only surefire quarterback, round one quarterback, is Fernando Mendoza, and he's going at pick one to a team that needs a quarterback, and it's locked in. So I could see this being Peter Woods here. I would not rule out Ty Simpson.
There, yeah, I was about
I
to say
would
that.
not rule it out.
But
But
the
build
only
up.
thing is,
If you get Peter Woods, Makai Lemon, and Arvel Reese, your team got so much better. Like you won the draft. You won the draft.
yeah, but the only problem is if I know you have 44, but the Cardinals have 34. And if Ty Simpson is on the board at 34, dude,
I that Ty Simpson could slip. I don't know.
I don't
We'll
know,
see,
bro.
but
I mean, Ty
I'm
Simpson
gonna.
did get Frey-mogged.
No, that was Garrett
Oh, that was
Nussmeyer
Garrett
when
Nussmeier.
Murphy
Oh my
Pod.
God. Garrett Nussmeier got Frey-mogged. I
What
don't
do you
know.
expect? 6'5" quarterback is obviously gonna be bigger.
You want to go Peter Woods or do you want to go your boy?
Ty Simpson.
Yeah, this is your call, bro.
I've mocked Ty Simpson way too much to the Jets. I'm going Peter Woods.
All right, so Ty Simpson. Hey, dude, I don't know, bro.
I
I
don't
think
know. I
the
think they
only,
get
yeah,
Malik Willis. I think they get
yeah, I
Malik
know, but
Willis.
like, bro, there's such a world where he goes 34 if he's here. This is
Yeah,
like a
we could do
Tyler
it.
Shuck situation. Remember what
Yeah.
happened? Tyler Shuck with whatever the fuck, Desmond Ritter.
New Orleans Saints.
Such a bad Desmond Ritter starting. Um,
Denzel Boston.
yeah. Oh my God. All right. Caden Proctor or Lamu. This is where I'm deciding between now. And honestly, we do need a tackle. We
Can
don't
I say something you
say
may
it.
not
I'm
like?
not gonna like it. Are you gonna say
Lee
Lee Hunter?
Hunter
There,
or
no,
Christian Miller
no.
would be such a good fucking pick
You know
here.
what?
It
I'm
would be
gonna, I'm
such a
gonna.
good pick. But your O line is in such shambles. I get it. You're just gonna fucking grab whatever O lineman you could
I
take.
don't know.
But
So with
I think
that,
Christian Miller
yeah.
and Lee Hunter are the better of the players
So,
available here.
so when you said Lee Hunter, we did interview Lee Hunter. We did, and it went pretty well. Apparently, it went well per Raider Inside fucking sources. I don't know. So Lee Hunter isn't out of the question, but our offensive line fucking sucks. And like, if you want to fucking roll out Mendoza and like have him like be good, you can't get him murdered. Like, yeah, we're bringing back Miller, we're bringing back JPJ, and we're bringing back Caleb Rogers. Three solidified starters. You have a
No
missing.
depth.
No depth, no left tackle, no right tackle, and no left guard. Sick. So you can either go Lamu, who I think is a better prospect than Proctor. Proctor is 6'7". Yeah, no, he's 6'7", but Lamu's feet is just so much better. He's 6'6". Thank God. But Lee Hunter, you know what? I'm sorry. I was Lee Hunter is in play there. He's Christian Miller is falling down draft boards. Lee Hunter's kind of jumping up because of his combine. Lee Hunter or Caleb Lamu. I love how our quarterback, receiver, guard, tackle, D line.
Caden Proctor,
Yeah. Oh, I hate the Giants.
welcome to the team.
Excuse me. We had them
Oh.
taking. Yeah, we did. I'm taking Game Dada. Uh, we. This could be a. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce his
A
last name,
Henniker?
but this. Yeah, a
A
Henniker.
Henniker? A Henniker?
This could be a move where he's 350 pounds, and a lot of fat linemen you really do see playing guard, especially at 350 pounds, and at 6, like he could get moved to guard. His footwork is also really decent for his size. So like they do, CJ Stroud needs all the protection he can get because he fucking sucks at football.
All right, I hate that. I love how everyone went from glazing Stroud after his rookie year. Oh,
Oh
this
my
guy's gonna be top
god!
10.
What the fuck? Why is he
What?
up here? He's not going to the third. This isn't happening.
No, he's very much in play in the
Dude, he's
second.
so no, dude. Oh, all right. Are we gonna? Do you want to take him to move
Who?
the guard Max because he's gonna get moved to
Yeah, I
guard?
like that.
Yeah. Oh, all right. Holy, they have another pick. Jesus. They took Bailey and they took wide receiver, right? Yeah. Okay. No, they have ooh, maybe a corner. No. Eh?
Yeah, I think this would be a trade out.
Yeah, I think this
Um,
would be a trade out. If you want to stick and pick,
Stick and pick,
may,
I'd say Cisse,
yeah,
Brent Cisse.
Cease or Pons. I'm just gonna take Cease. Pons is 5'9".
I love D'Angelo Pons so
He's such a
much.
good
He's
slot.
so good. No, he played outside in college and he
He's
was
gonna.
phenomenal.
Yeah, I know, but he's gonna
He
get
was
moved to slot. You
phenomenal. I don't
cannot be.
know.
You can't be 5'9", dude.
I don't know.
But imagine DK
Look
Metcalf
at
getting.
DJ Reed. Look at DJ Reed. He locked up your favorite receiver for multiple years, and he's 5'9".
Dude, DK Metcalf for D'Angelo Pons, not fun.
Yeah,
So
but DK
we
Metcalf,
had them
he's
take
not. He can't
Colton
go up
Hood.
and catch a ball. That's like,
We had them taking. This could be Christian Miller or Lee Hunter.
yeah. Go get Christian Miller. Lee. I would say Lee Hunt. All right.
Oh, oh wait, hold on. We're good.
Yeah, I like Lee Hunter more there.
We're good. We used it for the right time. Uh, did we haven't taken an edge rusher? Oh no, we haven't taken a corner, right? This is where Christian Miller could go.
Yeah.
They need, yeah, okay. Look at that. It all works out. Ooh,
This
Chris
could be
Bell.
Zion Young.
It could be
Oh my
Zion Young. But who do we have them taking the first? We have them taking, okay, or they could double up.
Who'd we have him taking?
Love. They could get Chris Bell. Pair him up with what's his name?
I like that.
I
I
mean, you
like
could pair
that
him up with
thinking.
Olave. You give Shuck a lot. They Cam Jordan's testing free agency, but there is a good shot he does come back. There is a very good. He's been there for 15 years. There's a good shot he comes back. There is, and if not, then this edge rusher class is insanely deep. But Chris Bell's 6'2". Chris Olave is more of a you know he's a rack guy. He also had a career year and he's very good at
Yeah,
football. But
Chris Bell's all after the
yeah,
catch, but he's coming off, I think, an ACL.
yeah. Otherwise, he'd probably be a first. Honestly, he'd probably jump Boston. Oh, the
No, dude,
Dolphins.
Boston's
Oh,
so slapped on.
oh, oh, the Dolphins. Oh. We had them taking. Oh, we had Monreal feeling. They deserve that. This is where Pons could go, or Chris Johnson.
Yeah,
Like,
Chris
do you
Johnson.
want to go? You want to go Johnson or
I like
Pons?
Chase Bisontis to be honest, more than any
The
of the picks
guard?
here. Yeah, they build that O line, man. You got to build it. Their O line is miserable.
I thought that shit was about to be 6'7". Okay. Where
Is
is
this
he?
the Jets?
Diego Pave, where you at?
I don't
Damn.
want that boy. Nah.
Your boy, bro.
The Nuss Bus.
The nuts bus.
Yeah, here I think if you look at the board, um, D'Angelo Pons, Jacob Rodriguez, and Chris Johnson are the three guys screaming. Aaron Glenn, another guy that if we didn't take Lemon at
Yeah,
16,
I
that
was
I would
about to.
really like here is Jeremy Bernard. You know I love Jeremy Bernard. If you talk to me about wide receivers in this class, sure-handed guy. But I think I really do think Pons is the pick here.
So 5'9". I love he made that game winning interception. All right. So that's that for the mock draft. We don't want to go too long with the mock draft, but I do want to talk to Shane a bit about football. Just straight football. Because we got a little time for the Island game, but we're not going to go too long. But
Yeah, we got some time.
so I didn't want to trade Crosby for the longest time. And I'm finally getting on the train of like, all right, he needs to get the fuck up out here. I'm tired of the trade rumors. I mean, Shane knows. I talked to Shane. He's like, he needs to go. I'm like, yeah, but like, I don't want him to go. He's the heart soul of the team. But
It
like,
just doesn't make sense, the
yeah,
timeline.
he's 29. So that brings me to my point. Where you give me two trades, two players you want to trade for, and two players you realistically can trade for in this offseason for the
Okay.
Jets. For the Jets, obviously.
Um, Most realistic, Jacoby Brissett.
Yep.
I don't think that anyone would question that. Frank
No.
Reich loves him. The Cardinals are apparently, it came out all it would take is a day three pick. Um,
Yo,
if
speaking of
if
that,
that, I'm not giving up a fourth for him. I'm
did you
not.
see
I'll give you a
yeah.
sixth,
Did
a
you see
fifth.
Mac Jones? Their asking price now is a first.
They're out of their mind. Like no
Dude.
one's going to trade. But if I was the Niners, I would do the same thing. I would do the same thing. Brock Purdy has been hurt. Mac Jones has stepped in and was a very good backup. Why why get rid of him? And also, keep you get a first for him. Congrats. You got a first round pick and now you can get like any run of the mill guy and Kyle Shanahan can make them look like a superstar. You know, like it's a cycle in San Francisco. So
It is.
Brissett would definitely be one. Oh, who would be two? There's a lot of guys that I could. Um, Minka Fitzpatrick. That's a guy. Maybe it would only take like a sixth, maybe a seventh,
He might just get
because you
caught,
have to keep. Yeah, he may just get cut. But
but
for this question, I'll say Minka. He has ties to our DC. Um, I just think it would make sense.
and the
He was
Steelers defensive
play
line
with
coach, right?
Duker.
Went to your
Yeah,
defense.
Steelers D line coach too. I think that would make a lot of sense. But
Yeah.
Daramuji loves the trade market, and like if you told me last year that A.D. Mitchell and John Mechie and Mozzie Smith and um
Did
what's his
Massey
name?
Smith even play for you, the guys this year?
He played one game and then he was inactive all the rest of the year.
He's not. He was a first round pick, bro. Jesus
I know
Christ.
he's horrible. Um, and then who's the other guy? The slot corner. Brownlee
Um,
Jr.
there it is.
Yeah, if you told me we were trading for all those guys, I would be like, you're out of your mind. So
Dude, it's been crazy. It's been me and
it's
Shane's favorite time of year is coming up. Oh my.
yeah, but this off season, like all you have here's the thing. It's a tough spot for the Jets because if you were looking at this from like a pragmatic view, and the point of, okay, I'm just going to do like delayed gratification. I'm just going to build the best team for a
Yeah.
quarterback that's going to come in. You're not going to sell your soul for Ty Simpson at pick two. If that happens, I'm going to be pissed. Um,
Shane might break my
y-
basement.
no, you're going to get something through that TV.
Yep.
Um, but if you just do the right thing if you just do the right thing and take like Arvel Reese, and let's say he looks good, you take a receiver and he looks good. Now you're going into next year, and let's say Glenn sucks. Worst case scenario. All right, the team sucks. Um, Glenn gets
You
fired.
yes.
All of a sudden, now you have two great receivers, a very good offensive line. And now you're looking at, wow, that like head coaches are going to want to come here because you have three first round picks, take any quarterback you want, and you're destined for a good shot. You know what I mean? But the problem with that is Daramuji and Aaron Glenn know their jobs are on the line. So they're going to grasp any rope they can to get them out of it. You know what's a very attractive rope that a lot of coaches fall for is a young quarterback, a
Yeah.
Ty Simpson. If you take Ty Simpson and he just looks okay, I'm worried that that's going to scare them away from drafting a quarterback next year. You don't draft a quarterback next year, you miss out on that class. And now Ty Simpson sucks, and you just missed out on your CJ Carr.
DJ Carr
You
is not
know,
going to be good. I'm just gonna say
Carr, Carr, I
he's
like
not.
Carr. Carr's a good quarterback. Dante Moore, Arch Manning, who played really good down the stretch last year. You know,
We'll see. It's going to be
so
a
that
lot
that's
of
that.
stuff before anything happens. I mean, I think Ty Simpson to you guys at 16 is more probable than not, if anything. I mean, like you
Eh,
said, a lot of a lot
if a
of, a lot
receiver
of
falls there, I think he's the
the
guy.
receiver's gonna be there. It's gonna happen. Well, obviously, there's a lot. Everything's an if until it happens. Fernando Mendoza's an if at one. Not really, but it's an if. But with the Raiders,
It's
and
gonna happen.
it's gonna hopefully. If it doesn't, a chair's going through my fucking TV. So
If it doesn't happen, like you're gonna end up like punching me out over how much I'm gonna like talk crap.
I'm gonna fucking become a Jet fan.
That would be something.
I will become a Jet fan if the Raiders do not take Fernando Mendoza at the number one overall pick. My dad's
That
gonna
would
be
be
telling me.
something.
Not really, but
Now, who's two players you want your team to trade for? Two realistic guys. Don't say like a Patrick Mahomes and like
yeah, give
Josh
me
Allen.
Josh Allen. Not BTJ is up there. I mean, they're more and more likely that's happening. Crosby's more and more likely about getting out of here. BTJ's on the lesser. It's still realistic, but it's not as realistic as a lot of other trades. Uh Honestly, I don't know if we're going to be in the trade market that often. We have a lot of money. I feel like that's only offensive side of the ball. Maybe a sign and trade. No, I don't know. Maybe no, because he's a free agent. Dude, there's a lot of like what ifs. I mean, maybe an AJ. No, not an AJ Brown. Never mind. Like, yeah, fuck it. We'll do AJ Brown and BTJ because I don't think we're gonna trade for anyone on the defensive side of the ball, even though that's what we need. Or maybe a Tremaine Edmonds. There it is. There's realistic. Tremaine Edmonds from the Bears. But if we trade for Tremaine Edmonds, that means Crosby's going too.
Why?
But
How does that make sense?
because the Raiders are firm on their price of they want two first round picks and a player, if not more.
That's so ridiculous. So here's my question to you.
Mm,
Sauce Gardner was, I think, 24 or 25 when we traded him.
yeah,
He was no doubt top three at his position. No doubt.
Crosby's top
Five.
four. He is 10. If he's healthy,
Yeah,
borderline
no, but
top
here's
three.
we can't play these games.
Well, Sauce Gardner's.
Health is an ability. Health is the best
Well, so is
ability.
Micah Parsons, and Micah
Availability.
Parsons is top three, but he got hurt.
Yeah, but he had one season-ending injury.
I don't know. We'll see. I think it's more likely or not that Crosby stays. I think that teams are going to get scared away because the Raiders don't want to trade him. But like they're still like they're fielding offers, and like if a like a no doubt like if the Cowboys offer two first round picks and George Pickens, like you're be crazy or not to take the
That's
20.
not the Cowboys can't even offer that.
Sure they can. He's under contract.
They're they're not going to. They just gave up a first and a second. You think
Yeah.
they're going to give up three firsts, a second, and
dude,
George Pickens.
here's the thing,
It's
right?
not happening.
Is
That's
that
that's
that's
not
the thing.
realistic.
It's not realistic, but if it does happen, then it'd be crazy not to take the 25-year-old that's an AP first round All Pro that we can pay and
No, the
12.
Cowboys aren't offering that.
Yeah, I know what
It's
I'm saying.
totally like
Yeah,
brain dead.
I know exactly. That's why I said the Raiders would be brain dead if that ever happened, which it won't. But if they got that offer, that's the
Oh,
like,
okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
they should. They like you'd be crazy not to take that. Like I don't want these. Oh, give me fucking Tremaine Edmonds and two first round picks. Like I want Crosby is the heart and soul of the team, and that's kind of the reason why I don't want him to leave because like he's the definition. He has the Raider shit tattooed on his body. I mean, so did Josh Jacobs, but Crosby's more vocal about everything. He's been through.
Kadarius Toney has the New York Giants tattooed on him.
He's an idiot. He's just, but he was also dog shit. He got cut. He's awful. Max Crosby's at least good at the game, and like he's been here long enough. Like since I think he got drafted in 2018, he's been through everything. He's been to one playoff game where we should have won, but we didn't. Whatever, we lost. He's been through abundance of head coaches. He's been through abundance of GMs. He's been through a lot of losing seasons. Like he's been through it all. And if you're gonna be crazy to, he's not gonna be crazy, but like things are looking kind of up compared to other years. I mean, with like you have Mendoza coming in, you finally have a competent head coach in Kubiak, a young
We
head coach.
don't know that. We
Well,
don't
we'll
know that.
see.
That's a question mark.
Let me hope, bro. Come on, just give me some hope. That's all I want. Just want some hope. We'll
I
see.
know. It's just I've seen this go south
We'll see.
firsthand so many
Like
times.
I just said,
I'm
everything's
just
an if.
worried.
Everything is an if until it happens. But we'll see. I mean, me and Shane's franchises are poverty, but we're not more poverty than the Bills. Zero fucking rings. Fuck
That's
you,
true.
people. Zero
Very true.
rings. But like, I don't know. I feel like Crosby also has been a lot more bitchy recently. I mean, teammates
It's,
before have ca- teammates before have came out and said like he's kind of been an asshole.
maybe
And I don't
that's why
know
BG almost. I'll shut up before I say
BG
something. No, what's his
Christian
name?
Wilkins.
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. Oh, we got out of his contract too. Thank It all got voided. Dude, he must have did some crazy shit because he didn't get picked up at all.
Yeah, there's must be something. There's something obviously we don't know that went on.
Whatever, it's gone.
That's,
But before we end off, uh, so with everything going on in the NFL, we've seen Montgomery traded, we've seen uh McDuffie traded, we've seen
Jermaine Johnson,
Jermaine Johnson traded, we've
DJ
seen
Moore.
DJ Moore traded, we've seen who got traded to the Jets back? I'm blanking. Devondre Sweat traded. There's been a lot more trades than not before free agency, and
Teams are starting to move.
this is happening, and it's becoming more and more stuff. So there's not a lot of content to push out now. Like we're thinking of ideas, but now since
Next week is
next week
going
is
to
going
be
to be,
crazy.
there might be 5 episodes. Who knows? Preston's coming out with a video on DJ Moore, and he's going to fix up the shit out of it. I can promise you that right now. But me and
Yeah.
Shane are telling you right now that the Bills, quote unquote, lost this trade because DJ Moore is 29 and you gave up a second, basically third round pick, and you have to pay him. I think a lot of not a lot of fans look at these
Like, I don't
trades.
think this is a bad trade for the
No,
Bills necessarily. I really like it for the Bears.
I
That's
mean
all.
the Bears are also putting themselves in perspective, like, oh, they have so much cap. They can sign someone for agency. They can sign a Juwan Jennings. They can sign a Tyreek Hill. A Tyreek Hill to the Bears, that would be fun to watch.
Oh
Caleb
man,
Williams,
him and Caleb Williams.
that would be fun to watch. And I'm not ruling that out. Imagine Tyreek Hill with Caleb and that offensive
They would
line.
have like sissy fights on the sideline after every
Oh my
drive.
God, your nails look so pretty today. Oh my
Stop.
God.
Stop.
But yeah, I think that's a wrap. Me and Shane are gonna go hope that the Islanders win tonight after losing such a bad one. We lost a lot of racks on real.
Crazy. It's crazy, but we outshot them. It was like 43 to 25, and
We
we lose
yeah.
5-1.
When we outshoot opponents, we lose. But when we like shoot like 20 shots a game, we fucking put six in the net.
I know. Ridiculous.
Me and Shane are going to the
Ridiculous.
Islander game in 2 weeks. A lot coming soon. Imagine, just vlog it.
Yes, sir.
All right,
Thank you
that's
guys for
it.
watching. It's been
Peace out,
fun.
y'all.
Hope you enjoyed the mock draft. If you have any questions or any comments, leave them below. DM us on Instagram too. That's the best way to reach us. We're very we answer everyone right away.
You're
Either I'm on it, Aiden's on it, Preston. We're very active. So X questions. If you have a player going somewhere else, let us know. We'll talk to you.
you're
All right. Thank you guys for watching. Um, Hope you have a good rest of your week and a good weekend. Thank you.
you're